Hey guys, Hackersploit here, back again with another video, and in this video I'm basically going to be showing you the top Linux distros for ethical hacking. And please do note that these are in my personal opinion and are not ranked in any order whatsoever. So basically, let's get started. The first one we're going to be looking at is Kali Linux. Now this will come as no surprise to most of you because again, Kali Linux is the benchmark in distributions. So Kali Linux is based off, you can say, BackTrack Linux, for those of you who have actually been in penetration testing long enough to understand that. So basically, it's one of the most advanced penetration testing distributions, and the thing I like about Kali Linux is that it has rolling releases, which means that it's going to be updated frequently. It has the largest number of tools, and the tools are supported for Kali Linux. So that means if the tools are updated, they will get updated with Kali Linux when you update the distro itself. Secondly, it's rock stable. Apart from a few issues with the desktop environment, I haven't had any issues in terms of system stability and stuff like that. Again, it has fantastic documentation and training services that you can try out for yourself. You can also check out their blog. They have very cool videos and things that will help you around basically getting around the operating system. So again, one of the reasons that I like it the most is it has a huge arsenal of tools, or scripts for that matter, that will just make your user experience a whole lot better, and you really don't need to start installing different stuff. And really, honestly speaking, the industry standard is Kali Linux. So this is basically, I think, one of my favorite ethical hacking or penetration testing distributions. So let's move on to the second one. The second one, in my opinion, would be ParrotOS. Now, some of you might not have heard of ParrotOS, but for those of you who have been on my channel, you know that I've made a few videos on ParrotOS and also a review. By the way, I will be leaving you can just check up this video. I will leave some cards taking you to the reviews of these Linux distributions if you're interested in checking them out. So just the card should be right above your screen right now, taking you to the review. So basically, ParrotOS has you have different versions of ParrotOS. By the way, the link to the website will be in the description section. Just a little pointer. So you have your security, you have your home version, you have your studio, and you have your air. So as you can see, they'll give you a bit of information about it, but what we are focusing on is the security. So if we click on that, let's see what this is all about. More information, and it's going to tell you Parrot Security is a Linux distribution designed with cloud pen testing and Internet of Things security in mind. So basically, Parrot, the details here is that it's made for security, privacy, and development. Pretty awesome stuff. Parrot Security includes a full arsenal of security-oriented tools to perform penetration tests, security audits, and more. So it basically provides you with an arsenal of penetration testing tools and scripts similar to Kali Linux, but this is where it really shines. It also contains privacy tools. So you have ParrotOS includes, by default, it includes Tor, I2P, AnonSurf, GPG, TCCF, ZuluCrypt, Vercrypt, TrueCrypt. So basically encryption and cryptography services. Pretty awesome. This is something that Kali Linux does not really shine as well as ParrotOS does. Now, in terms of, it also includes a very cool thing, which I will highly recommend if you guys are looking for a Linux distribution that really goes from penetration testing to development. This is perfect for you. So if you need a comfortable environment with updated frameworks and useful libraries already installed, ParrotOS will amaze you, as it includes a full development-oriented environment with some powerful editors and IDEs pre-installed and many other tools installable from our repository. So it also basically has their own repository for tools that will also get updated. So if you guys are interested in a very balanced, well-balanced distro for that basically moves from penetration testing to cryptography to development, go ahead and check ParrotOS. In my opinion, it's one of the most balanced and well-polished Linux distributions around. Now the third one is going to be BackBox Linux. Now some of you may have heard of it, but it's not really popular operating system. It's very popular with people who do a lot of Wi-Fi penetration testing. So again, it has BackBox is more than an operating system. It's a free open source community project with the aim to promote the culture of security in IT environment and give its contribution to make it better and safe. I'm not sure whether that was typed in correctly, but let's check out BackBox Linux because that's the one that we want to look at. So BackBox Linux is a penetration testing and security assessment oriented Linux distribution providing network and systems analysis toolkit. It includes some of the most commonly known and used security and analysis tools, aiming for a widespread range of goals, from web application analysis to networks analysis, stress testing, sniffing, vulnerability assessment, etc., etc. So basically it's built on Ubuntu core. So for those of you who are already familiar with Ubuntu, this will be perfect for you. It's fully customizable and designed to be one of the best penetration testing and security distributions available. Now, again, the review to this distro will just pop up right above your screen on the top right. So make sure if you want to check it out, go ahead. I made a video on it. Now, to be honest, I would like to call this Ubuntu with the tools that you'll be most likely be using on other Linux distros, like for example Burp Suite, SQL Map, etc., etc. So it has the most popular tools but doesn't have everything. So again, this will provide a bit of a balance between Ubuntu, which is a fantastic desktop and laptop operating system on its own. It's really well polished. So it has Ubuntu, and that means you'll be getting updates. In addition to that, you have the penetration testing tools. So in my opinion, would I recommend this? I would recommend this for people who want just a bit of both worlds, really, who want maybe more of Ubuntu and less of the penetration testing side of things, but who appreciate having the tools. So definitely go ahead and check this out. Also very viable and good option. Now, the fourth one and the last one in my opinion is BackTrack Linux. Now, for some reason, a lot of people, well, it's mainly a divided topic when it comes to BackTrack Linux, because many people will say that BackTrack Linux is the best compared to Kali Linux, and others will say BackTrack is basically just another penetration testing distro. I have reviewed it. Again, the review will be in the top right. In my opinion, it is a fantastic penetration testing distribution, to be honest, but it is based on Arch Linux. All right, now this is where I usually tell people to understand what they're dealing with. Now, the reason BackTrack was created is basically, if you've ever experienced a Linux distribution, you know that basically if you switch from Debian to Fedora and Arch, it's kind of different in terms of navigating yourself or moving around, or just basically using the operating system. The terminal commands are slightly different, and that's where I tell people BackTrack Linux is good for people already accustomed to Arch Linux. That's what it was created for. It was created to give people who are already familiar with using Arch an option or an alternative to Kali Linux, because they found it also quite weird moving from Arch to Fedora or Debian based operating system. So in essence, as you can see, BackTrack Linux is an Arch Linux based penetration testing distribution for pen testers and security researchers. The repository contains 1,845 tools. You can install the tools individually or by groups. Basically, BackTrack Linux is compatible with existing Arch installs. Let me just stop you right there. So that's basically what I was trying to point out. You can install it on top of your Arch installation and it'll work perfectly. Now, if you go ahead and see the screenshots, it doesn't come with much of a desktop environment. So in my opinion, I would not recommend this for beginners. I would recommend this to people who are already accustomed with Arch Linux, firstly. Secondly, a person who is used to installing and customizing a Linux distribution. So if you're good with Linux and you've been using Linux for a while now and you know how to install the different desktop environments, this would be an option that you might want to check out. Again, the review will be on the top right of the screen. I have made a video on it, and as you can see from the screenshots, it has all the tools. You have Metasploit, as you can see, you have your cryptography. It has a lot of stuff. And the thing I like about BackTrack Linux is that it's categorized really well, the tools. It's a singular operating system, meaning that it's mainly going to be focused on penetration testing. It wouldn't work really well as a daily driver, so to speak. For web browsing it would work, but it wouldn't work well. So that's where I would just throw out a bit of caution right there. If you're expecting a more polished operating system, you might want to check out possibly Parrot OS. So that's basically it, guys. You can go ahead and check these the websites they will be linked in the description section. Again, the reviews will also be linked throughout this video, so you can go and check them out and make your decision. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like down below. If you have any questions or suggestions, let me know in the comment section. You can also hit me up on my social networks. If you want to ask me personal type of questions, you can hit me up on Kick. In addition, I've also set up a Discord server. The link will be in the description section. For those of you interested in joining, go ahead and join, and we can discuss all whatever we've been doing, really. So thank you for watching this video, guys, and have a fantastic day. Peace.